Test, test, test. What's up, guys? We're out here in my garage today. It's like 10 degrees outside. It's the middle of January. It gets dark at like 4 p.m. It's really depressing. So I won't be fishing for probably another couple months, which is sad. But figured this was a good time to talk about just this metal building in general. The big topic this time of year is like on all the Facebook garage groups and metal building groups and forums is insulation and heat. And I've had this building for about 3 years now, and I've used pretty much every heat source out there besides natural gas. I've got a 36,000 BTU mini split heat pump, which is actually running right now. I've got a wood stove, I've got a propane heater, and I actually just ordered a Sunfire radiant diesel heater that's supposed to be here in the next couple days, so I'm really excited to try that. Something funny actually happened to me today. So I came home from work, I went to make a fire in my wood stove, and I don't remember why I thought to look, but it just wasn't acting right for some reason. So I went around back to look at the chimney, and the chimney's laying on the ground. So, so at this point, I don't think I'm going to put the chimney back up. I think I'm just going to do away with the wood stove since I've got the Sunfire diesel heater coming. I actually have a love-hate relationship with the wood stove. It's awesome, like we have like parties and stuff in here, and it's just nice to have a fire going when you have like friends and stuff in the garage. But if you're wanting to come out here and work on something and you want that heat instantly, and you're not going to get that with a wood stove. I don't know if I said this already, but I've kind of been wanting to get rid of this thing for a while because, I mean, it just takes up space, and takes up a lot of space in the summer, especially, well, when you're not using it. Well, for one, I've always been kind of like unsatisfied with it because, for one, it's not big. I don't think it's big enough for the space that I have. I think this is around 1,000 square feet. And when you have a ceiling that's 14 feet high like this one, it's really hard to heat. So yeah, like I said, I've kind of been wanting to get rid of it for a while, and the chimney falling off was kind of the last straw for me, or it's kind of the thing that's forced me to get rid of it. Not forced me, but. So as far as heat, like I said, I have I'll show you. Like I said, I think it's 36,000 BTU heat pump, and I would really recommend one of those if your shop is very well insulated, if you have spray foam, or if your walls are finished and you have fiberglass bats behind that. As you can see, all I have is 2-inch foam board on my walls, which they help a lot more in summer than they do in winter. But usually, like if it's below 30 degrees, I won't even bother to turn it on. The mini split is awesome for AC in the summer. If it's 90 degrees outside, I can have it 70 degrees in here in like 15-20 minutes. So mini split is awesome for AC, but unless your shop is very well insulated, I wouldn't even bother using it for heat. If you're going to be working in a metal building a lot and really cold temperatures, I would recommend propane. The one bad thing about propane is it's expensive. I think it's like between $30 and $50 just to refill a propane tank. So I'm kind of this is kind of a rant here. honestly don't even know if I'm going to post this. But so originally this was going to be a video about me finishing these walls with OSB, because there's really not a whole lot of information out there about finishing walls on metal buildings. There's a bunch of information on like on pole barns and stick built buildings on finishing walls on those, but yeah, I just figured thought I'd make this video, thought it could help somebody. As far as the wood stove, there's going to be, when I take this thing down, there's going to be a 6-inch hole in the wall. So what I did was I went to Menards. You can actually order the exact same metal siding panels that are on this building. I think I even got the same color. But we'll see when I get it if it matches it. If it doesn't match exactly, it's not a big deal because it's on the back side of the building. I'm probably never going to see it. So I'll probably make a video on that, on how to on repairing that the hole in the wall, because I'm sure I'm not the only one who's ever wanted to take a wood stove out of their building. So yeah, I figured I'd make a video on what's going on in here. So like I said, at this point, the wood stove's going. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with this accent wall. I really hate to take it down. It's kind of looking that way, unless I thought about putting my TV over here, but then I would have to run I'd have to run another outlet all the way from my panel over there, all the way over here. So I don't know. That's where I'm at with it for now. I guess forgot to talk about the insulation on the ceiling. So on the ceiling, this stuff is called Bluetex, and it just comes in rolls. It's kind of like a wrestling mat material, but it works really well. Lowering that ceiling made a huge difference on being able to heat this place. So I would definitely if I was going to do this all over again, I would probably not use the foam board at all. I'd probably just use Bluetex on the entire building and then finish it out with OSB. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of where I'm going to leave it today, guys. When I get the Sunfire radiant heater, I'll make a video on me firing that up for the first time, and just giving you my thoughts on that. And I'm also going to be making another video on putting up this plywood on the walls. So yeah, like I said, I just figured this kind of stuff could help somebody, because I know there's really not a ton of information on these metal buildings. So if you guys have any questions or comments, I'm open to them. Like I said, I've had this building for 3 years. I've done a lot to it, and shoot me a comment, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.